This is Igbo area.
The great news for Igbo people. Now another great news. Achebe's Things Fall Apart makes 12th greatest book ever written. Achebe's Things Fall Apart makes the list of 12th greatest book ever written. This was by Jane Agoye. Things Fall Apart, the first novel written by late Nigerian literary icon Chinua Achebe, has made the list of 12 greatest books ever written, compiled by Encyclopedia Britannica. According to the compilation written by John Pecoraro, the book, which now exists in 57 translations across the world, is one of the greatest ever written novels on the website of Encyclopedia Britannica in recent times. Things Fall Apart, often considered Achebe's best, is the most widely read book in modern African literature. Other novels that made the list include Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Others are A Passage to India by E.M. Forster, Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, Beloved by Toni Morrison, Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and The Color Purple by Alice Walker. The honor comes months after the 60th anniversary of the publication of the novel and the release of a new edition of the classic novel with cover artwork by Nigerian artist Victor Ekpuk. For some of us who doesn't know the politics of Second Niger Bridge, here are the facts. Doyin Okuwe, a former aide to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, has made what he called 15 revelations about the Second Niger Bridge. In a message entitled JEJ, Buhari and the People, Okupe wrote, 1. The bridge is not being constructed by the federal government of Nigeria. 2. It is a PPP project which the federal government contributes a tiny fraction. 3. The Second Niger Bridge will cost about 117 billion naira. 4. Started in 2013 and should have been completed in 2017, but work stopped for 31 months. Completion date not certain now. 5. Federal government of Nigeria's share of the cost is 30 billion naira. Jonathan, through the Shopee, paid 21.2 billion naira, that is 71%, including 7 billion naira for the completion of the preparatory work, phase 1. 6. 38% of the work has been done as at January 2015. That was still at Jonathan's tenure. 7. The 140 billion naira Ochiomole said was wasted on admin cost on the bridge was a lie, as admin costs will not be higher than the cost of the whole project. 8. Buhari's government paid 2 billion naira, not $2 billion, as Osibanjo said during the Anambra State election. They will be paying another 3.05 billion naira when 2018 budget is approved. Number 9. Work has restarted in earnest at the site, and about 5 to 7% has been completed, bringing the total completed work to about 43% to 45%, according to an engineer I spoke to. 10. All the pictures flying all over the internet are pictures of work in progress made during the first quarter of 2015. 11. In summary, Jonathan's government have paid 71% of federal government share of the cost, while Buhari's government has paid 6.1%. 12. Julius Berger, the major contractor and construction company, will pull toll gates on completion of the bridge to cover their costs. Listen again, 12. Julius Berger, the major contractor and construction company, will put toll gate on completion of the bridge to cover their costs. 13. The construction company is funding the project and the people using the bridge will bear the cost via toll gates. 13 again. The construction company is funding the project and the people using the bridge will bear the costs via toll gates. That is to say, there will be a toll gate there. They will be collecting money until the total amount used to build the bridge is paid. 14. The real people building the bridge are Nigerians that will use the bridge, as they will repay the costs to Julius Berger. 15. For those celebrating politicians and sharing old or fake pictures of Second Niger bridge, the facts are not on your side. That's just it about the Niger bridge. The facts you need to know. An Igbo king opposes Biafra. An Igbo king opposes Biafra. According to him, Biafra is a fraud. It was in the mortuary. It has gone to the cemetery. This traditional ruler blows hot. Eze Nwabweze Soro Nnadi Eze Wilo, a traditional ruler from Mbise in Imo State, has distanced himself from the struggle for Biafra, describing the agitation as a fraud. While in Calabar, monarch said, "I am His Imperial Majesty Eze Nwabweze Soro Nnadi Eze Wilo from Mbise in Imo State, as well as the Lord Mayor of the Igbo nation and in diaspora, Eze Agaba Idu, one of Igbo Kingdom. Biafra is a fraud. Whichever way they take it, but the truth had to be said anywhere. The only institutional body that represents Igbo people all over the world is Ohaneze Ndigbo, not Biafra. Let me ask you one thing. When Odumegwu Ojukwu died, he was a general. He was given a state burial during the time of Jonathan. You saw in Nnewi that day that we, the Ohaneze Ndigbo, were making our own preparation, but the presidency was doing the burial. His body was carried by the Nigerian soldiers. So where are the Biafran soldiers to carry the body? When they are talking about Biafra, is Biafra only Imo, Abia, Anambra, Enugu, and Ebonyi states? No. It should be South-South, Southeast, all incorporated, because these are the old eastern region, excluding Edo. Have you seen anybody from those South-South states supporting Biafra? We will put this thing on the table, get the presidency, put our heads together and discuss this thing. But you can get it by force, as if you are inciting to segregate from Nigeria Federation. The Biafran thing, as much as I am concerned, is dead and gone. It was in the mortuary. It has gone to the cemetery. It's dead. There's nothing, and there would not be anything like Biafra. Well, this king has said his mind. I think he was also reacting to IPOB's outburst on Ohaneze Ndigbo. He's not happy with the way IPOB is handling it. But that is his own opinion. Please, we would like you, our subscribers, to contribute on the YouTube session. What do you think about what the king has said? Family demands Nnamdi Kanu's corpse for burial. Family of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has asked the federal government to release the corpse of their son for burial. The family said it believed that Kanu was killed by the Nigerian military in an attempt to quell the agitation for Biafra. The family spokesman, Emma Kanu, told the Daily Sun that the federal government should release Nnamdi Kanu's corpse to them so as to give him a befitting burial. Emma said ever since the IPOB leader disappeared last year, when his home was raided by the military, the family had always feared for his life. Now that it has been reported that he is dead, the federal government should, without hesitation, release his corpse to his family, so that we and the entire Igbo nation can give him the befitting burial he deserves, because he is a true Igbo son, he said. The younger Kanu said even if the IPOB leader was out of Biafra struggle, it will not vitiate the resolve of IPOB and indeed the whole of Igbo to actualize Biafra. These are just all the recent news. We want to hear from you. What is your say on these matters? Thanks for listening to Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. You can also visit our Facebook page and like the page. Visit our Facebook group and also join the group with the name Igbo Area TV. God bless you and bye for now.